Hi, folks. Did you ever think who is really running this world? You know, when our president becomes president and he gets into office and they don't tell him about the UFOs or something unless there's an incident, well, and that means they're treating that person like a second class person. What kind of chances do you think the rest of us have? In America, there are 350 million of us. And there's about 1,000 people running the whole world. That means they're running what we think. They're creating our thoughts and beliefs. They're doing that. It's time for us to get a lid on that. It's time for us to get back in charge because we are in charge of this. This world is our birthright. This world is the birthright of every person here, not the ones that's got the most money. They're not the ones that should be running the show. It should be the rest of us. If they want to kick back on their money and live large, fine. But they shouldn't be telling the rest of us how to think and feel. So, what do? Well, we could start our own channel, which would be helpful. You should be doing that right now. Or we could support our local channel. You could support me. Finding out the truth should be our number one thing. We shouldn't be letting nothing else get in the way. All of us have been fed a bunch of crap, depending on where we're from. We need to get out of that. We need to pull ourselves out of that. We think we understand. The root word or the original word, Latin meaning for religion means to tie back or to bound. Religion means to bound or tie back. So we don't even understand when we speak to people about, when we say religion, we create a whole different thing is created in our head when we say religion, not to be tied back or bound. We need to be free. And the only way we're going to be free is to be told the truth. Our government has dropped the ball. Our government, our media has dropped the ball. We pay taxes to have lousy schools. We pay taxes to have our mainstream media lie to us, or at least keep the truth from us. We pay taxes so the government can tell us lies. Things like, don't get the COVID test. Get the COVID test. Don't get the COVID shot. Get the COVID shot. Put bleach in your body. Things like that. This is what our government is telling us. We deserve better than this. And I'm putting out a call to everybody out there within the sound of my voice to do something. Get up, start a YouTube channel. Look at me, I'm very shaky on this channel. It's not easy. It's hard to come and talk to you knowing that my content is going to be scrutinized, and I have no way to back it up with any proof. Basically, folks, we need to get in touch with each other, speak to each other, and stay in touch with each other, and make a network. And some of the people that I've been watching, besides Diana Pasulka, is American Alchemy, and I will drop names as I go from time to time. I don't want to drop too much on you, but there's a lot of information out there, a lot of true information that's factual that we've been downplaying. I too have been making fun of people and calling them liars. If our government is not telling us things like, are people getting abducted, kidnapped, and they make fun of them. I was part of that. I made fun of them too. Oh, they want to get rectal, something up their butt. Well, we need to quit making fun of those people because it looks like these things are really happening. So we need to come together. Quit being nasty. After all, haven't we been good at getting nasty? Aren't we really good at that now? I mean, in a second, any one of us can be nasty and put somebody down and call somebody a liar and make them feel like crap. You know what's really hard? Is do the opposite. Build them up. That's what real men do. That's what real men do. They don't talk bad about other people or put other people down. Real men build people up. Real men try to figure the truth out. Real men don't call people liars without evidence. Real men don't pick on people different than them. Real men does not pick on somebody that can't defend themselves, or real men aren't bullies. So let's do this together. Let's figure this out together and quit being bullies and quit being nasty. We're human beings trying to figure this thing out together. And we can't do that if we're fighting fights amongst ourselves. Fighting with the government might be one thing, but fighting amongst ourselves cannot stand, because we're not going anywhere doing that. United we stand, divided we fall. Those words may not mean that much, but you can see that if we're divided, it's easy for them to pick us off. If we're together and unite, they can't lie to us anymore because we see it ourselves. Thanks, folks. I will get better at this. I'm putting out new content as much as I can. I'm trying to learn this whole thing about editing and how to run YouTube. So I will get better. I promise you that. In the meantime, drop a link. Tell me how I'm doing. Thank you very much. I will get better. I promise. Thank you.